What's up, everybody? We're All Got Bad, coming at you from my mom's backyard.
Bring out Little Pump!
Today, we get the pleasure to sit down and talk with Samodiva. Let's get into it and ask him some questions, shall we? So can you guys get into it and tell us sort of the basics of Samodiva and what you guys are about?
The basics. I feel like there's a lot that goes into us, but the basics, I know we have our name as thrash, but we are technically more of crossover. Elements of, well, thrash, death metal.
Metalcore, deathcore, melodic death, you name it.
Hardcore. What do you think? What else?
It's kind of mixed with all our influences, I would say, because I'm more, I like melodic death metal. These guys, you like kind of more modern metal and stuff like that. And then Sam likes a lot of like the old school stuff, so it's a mixture of everything.
Yeah, definitely. We also have a little bit of like a modern, like hardcore vibe to us too, I think more recently.
What was sort of like the thought process and like challenges from sort of changing up the genre as well?
When I had first started, again, it was like a completely different genre than like what we do now. So it was more of a matter of finding members who actually wanted to play like the stuff that I enjoy for the most part. And it just kind of became more so like I was getting just more unhappier with the stuff that I was kind of being like set to playing. And then I kind of wanted to experiment more, so I started just looking into people who liked the same stuff I did. Because at first I would kind of just settle for like whoever was down, whoever was available. But I kind of started being a bit more picky. So I've gone through people, and very interesting people. But I luckily came across these guys, all at different times, of course. Like when I first met Lorenzo, he brought Damien on. I've known Christian here for like literally like forever, since we were like, what, 14? Yeah.
I mean, the old stuff was pretty good. Like I like pop punk and like old punk, but like the direction now, more comfortable what I'm used to playing now. Like modern metal, like Suicide Silence, As Blood Runs Black, Lamb of God. Nah, I still love the old stuff. Metallica, I love Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
I love Slayer.
Yeah.
I love Deicide.
No, it's definitely always a challenge, and shout out to Jordan from Frets,
What's up, y'all? I'm Jordan from Frets.
because we did an interview with him, and one thing that stuck out is he told us that when you have people that have different points of views and different ears for music and they get together, that's when some like crazy insane music is made.
Definitely. We all like have so many different influences and things that we like. So whenever we do come together, we do create some pretty sick stuff.
Speaking of like, preferences music-wise, what are some like specific things like in music and in the scene that made you guys want to become musicians?
I mean, I've been playing music for like 8 years now, I think. And
Dang.
I just wanted, damn. What was that? Yeah, no, I've been playing for like 8 years now, and I started on guitar, and it was all just because I wanted to be like, all these people I was listening to at the time. I wanted to be like the fools in Offspring, Green Day, And then, as I got older and, saw that like there was a whole local scene that I wasn't really a part of, I was like, dude, like I want to play for like the people here,
I think I've been playing for about 5 years now, and I just always grew up with music and stuff, a lot of rock, just kind of classic heavy metal and stuff. And then I kind of figured out about the scene a little bit by accident. I just kind of wanted to be in a band, and then I met a lot of people. So
I would say for myself, definitely very musically inclined. Like I've always loved performing. I grew up doing dance, cheerleading. I've always been a performer, like in that sense. And I never really wanted to do like metal. I'd never thought I'd ever be like a metal vocalist or like learn to do those kinds of vocals. It was never like really a thought in my head until, a friend from high school was like, hey, do you want to be in a band? And I was like, like fuck it, let's do it. So I did it, and I met a lot of people through being in the scene. I met a lot of really good bands, shout out Spunk or Red Sun, Apocalypsis, shout out just everybody that I basically got to be a part of at the beginning.
So particularly for genres, especially metal, you have to come with like an energy when you're performing. What's like sort of in your guys' heads while you're playing in front of the crowd?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's a good question. I guess I'll start for me. Straight up, for me, it really depends on the crowd's energy. Like usually if it's like a dead crowd or like a quiet crowd, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna get these people to like shut the fuck out and go crazy? It usually helps if the crowd is already going nuts and stuff. We kind of have like our own system of how we do our shows. Our drummer has a sample pad, so you best believe before we play, we'll be playing like Sexy Red, we'll be playing like Cupcake and stuff, and the crowd already immediately knows, okay.
I'm still in my head like, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. Or like when it's a dead crowd, think about what I'm gonna eat after or something.
We just went to Denny's.
And I'm just like looking around, like, what's going on? What's going on? Who's getting fucked up right now? Who's getting hit in the face? Who's missing some teeth? I'm like,
I think like usually I'll try to also have fun and show that I'm having fun when I'm playing, like, cause yeah, you give what you get, right?
Yeah.
Like it's exactly that. I mean, if I'm standing there not really into it, the crowd's not really gonna be into it. If I'm like headbanging in this breakdown, these people are gonna be like, oh damn, like that's nasty, you know?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Morp? I fucking
Oh my God.
loved Morp. Morp was
Oh, you were there?
Everyone's just to the nine. We got ties, dresses, cool hair, bunch of weirdos lurking around.
I was the only one not there, bro.
Yeah, he was.
I know, we had to get a fill-in.
Shout out Eva, he's not here either, but he was our fill-in for that show. Him and Christian were matching.
That was on accident.
Honestly, that show was probably one of our best shows for real.
there's one point where Sam's like, do you guys like slam? First 2 notes, I see a guy running off the stage going bah, bah, bah.
The videos are crazy because they show a lot of people, but outside it was really packed outside too. Like everybody was like, someone was getting haircuts.
Cheap ass, bomb ass, $15 haircuts.
And it was dope because it was like one event where we got to see a lot of other people in the scene that we had only seen on social media.
Oh yeah, shout out Grain.
March Lab.
Shout out River. So many friends were there too. I felt like it was a big reunion for a lot of people also. Like lots of people I haven't seen in a long time were there.
Yeah, that was a good show.
It was a damn good show. Yeah.
So next question, how is it performing in like the LA scene?
I would say that's primarily where we perform, like the LA area.
That's where it all started.
Well, yeah, where it all started basically. Whether it's backyards, whether it's venues, we're gonna be playing our 3rd time at the 1720.
Everyone here has germs. Everyone here smells like shit. Let's be honest. But I like that.
I feel like we're definitely very fortunate to be around the LA scene because there's a lot of shows, a lot of things out there, a lot of opportunities. But at the same time, I do want to like probably travel a little bit more just to see what's out there.
You guys mentioned earlier that you're not just thrash metal and that you have a lot of different influences. I feel like the common theme with a lot of those genres is that they're based on like the spirit of rebellion and like a very anti-authoritarian, outlook. Do you think that that spirit has the same meaning today?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I feel like, especially with what we're seeing in like everything that's going on right now, I know a lot more bands have been like forming because of, exactly what's going on right now. I mean, like that's how bands like Rage started. Like, they saw everything that was going down, formed a band and like, created a lot of influence, with bringing awareness to certain issues, and I think people still do that today. So definitely I don't think it's lost in the art whatsoever, but there are some people who like refuse to admit that that's part of it,
That's true, yeah.
and like they refuse to like attach the two together, even though you can't really have one without the other.
But I would say like for us, like musically, we do have our like more fuck you influences, but I would say we're more focused on like intellect and more like what goes on like with ourselves in our mind than like against what's going on the outside, even though we still do have like ideas that we bring into our music too.
So last question, wrapping it up with Samodiva. What do you guys want your listeners to like think or feel whenever they hear you guys play?
With some of our songs, I want people to feel like, oh, this is some hard shit. I'm gonna knock everything off my kitchen counter or something like that,
Like listen to the music and just like get lost in it, like I'm a fan of like listening to music like with like headphones on and just like completely like losing yourself in it, immersing yourself in it. I'm much more like I listen to music that way. I try to also lyrically, but yeah, I mean, if you feel like the bit of rage that we're trying to put into the song, you know, like express that.
Like people should just make it their own, because, you know, at the end of the day we're trying to, you know, like make them feel a certain way. So just make it their own. Hopefully, you know, they're enjoying what we're writing and stuff like that.
Yeah, like me personally too, I with my lyrics, I know a lot of people don't really pay attention to lyrics in specifically, which is fine, but I prefer whatever song I write to put all my like emotion into it. Like with Drown and Envy, that song is about like, you know, pure hatred, like fuck you, you fucked me over. Like our newest song too, In My Deception, the song is about like inner struggles, just lots of things like that. Even songs don't even have to have like a big crazy meaning, but that's just how I like to write personally. It helps the flow better than just, you know, not having like any ideas. But yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much again for making the trek all the way out here to the IE. It means a lot. And for all those watching, gotta check out Samodiva. They're fucking
Please.
nuts. Especially if you're an LA native, gotta check them out. So
Oh yeah, more coming soon. Tune in.
keep an eye out. But thank
Yes.
you guys so much. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.